Need some fast, cheap, reliable MUT coins? Go to MMOXP.com and use discount code MONEYSHOT for 5% off your order. Link in the description below. Welcome back, YouTubers and Madden fans. This is Madden Money Shot, sniffing out the Madden cheese as always. Got some plays for you today out of the Raiders playbook. I just dropped my Raiders ebook last night at like 1 in the morning. To me, it was one of my longest playbooks that I made this year. It's about, right up there with the Saints as far as plays. But to me, the Saints is a great passing playbook, and this one here is definitely a great running playbook. Probably the best running playbook in the game, in my opinion. I mean, it has some great passing formations, like the gun bunch quads, and it's got some trays and the double stacks. Actually, a really interesting one. The gun bunch has plenty. The bunch TE has plenty of great passing formations. But to me, where it really stood out was the running formations. To me, this is definitely the best running playbook in the game. Big formations like the single back wing pair, the I form close, which is what I'm going to show today. The H wing, it's got H tight, it's got the strong close, the strong tight, the H wing, the twins over. I mean, these are all really great running formations. You can see just by the look of the diagrams how overpowered they are as far as blocking. But like I said, to me the best one is the I form close. And the reason that I like this one the most, I already showed a couple of pass plays out of it that were pretty glitchy, and then they might have patched the pass plays. But the run plays, it just has a little bit of everything. I mean, it has the toss, it has an ISO, it has a Halfback Stretch, it has a 94 will, which is a good play, and a power O. 6 run plays, all of them, different types, all of them to a different part of the field. So you could easily set up your audibles and put these run plays all over to the point where you have just a really good run setup. I'm going to start off with one that's probably my favorite, which has got to be the Power O. This to me is my favorite run. Before I start the video though, I just want to thank my new sponsors at MMOXP.com. If you guys are looking to buy some coins for your MUT team, you can do that there, and you can support me by supporting them and buying your coins through them. And make sure to use discount code MONEYSHOT so they know that you came from my site, from my channel. Other than that, let's get into the video. Now these plays don't necessarily have a lot of setup. This one right here, all I'm going to do is flip it, and flip it with the right stick. And to me, it's just a really super consistent play, where I really can treat it like a trap play or like a counter play, where I kind of have to make my decision whether I want to go inside or outside. And how I make that decision is how this outside defender is, which right here, because I can tell they were going to blitz the safety. They picked it up, which was nice. But like I said, this guy, he doesn't really have any moves. I mean, I isolated that defender and I couldn't get past him. Since I don't have a great back, we're probably not going to make a ton of moves to make people miss, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can see how big the hole is there. I'm going to go and watch the replay because that was just a massive hole. Let's go ahead and like I said, this here, I'm kind of just reading, this defensive player right here. I just want to read, if he goes outside, I'm going to go inside. You can see the kick out block right there. Okay, he basically drives himself out of the play. So if I try to take this wide every time, which I think a lot of people do, they're going to make the mistake and they're going to basically shut themselves down. But like I said, I'm reading this outside guy. If he goes wide, I'm going inside, just like a counter play. And then you can see, I mean, look at the hole. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing in my way here. I even have a guy pulling who has nobody to block. This guy over here comes over here, and he turns back around because there's nobody to block because this is so well taken care of. This guy, I can't even get on him. Number 66. So I guess he acts as a seal back block eventually. He block. I mean, he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I don't know who that guy is. He must. I mean, he's supposed to be a pretty good player, but he didn't do a very good job there. But it didn't matter. Like I said, I have blocks for days, huge lanes. I'm just sprinting through the hole, and you can see the results. Just gonna run this a few more times. This is my favorite one, but there are so many good ones. You know what I mean? Like right there. I'm not gonna necessarily wait for that blocker to engage. I'm just gonna get right through that hole and hit to the sideline pretty much every time. And this isn't like most run plays I determine whether I want to go left or right. No, this play I'm just gonna go this way every time. I'm going short side every time. You can see right there, it was tight to get through, but there was space. And then like I said, I can't make anybody miss with this running back. So, I got a better, I should have picked a team with a better running back, but it is what it is. So right there, I mean, they get sealed inside, I just take it outside. It's that simple. It's a really easy read. Like I said, it's like a counter play. It's pretty much how you read counter plays. So here we go one more time. Look at that huge hole, huge hole. You know what I mean? Like I said, I wish I had a better running back, but look at the holes that this play is creating. Let's go back into the replay one more time. Anybody can run a play like this. Like, look at this. I mean, this is just like, there's like it's like 10 yards of separation. And I mean, like, this is insane. Like I said, this is definitely my favorite one out of this play, out of this particular formation. But I'm going to move on to the next one. Like I said, to me, that's probably the most consistent 5, 10 to 15 yard inside run is the Power O. That to me is my favorite. My second favorite, which I think can get a little bit bigger, is the halfback stretch. So let's go ahead and let's pick that. Then we're going to go random 3-4. This play right here, I mean, I can run it just like this. Typically, you know, I want to flip it once again. If I feel like I have, you know, a lane. I mean, if I feel like I have a lane to the right side, you know, you can run it as is. You can also try to run, you know, take one of these guys, flip them over, give yourself a second blocker to this side, and I find like it's going to be really good. Not against man, because obviously I'd bring another cornerback into the play, but against zone, I find that really works out well. But you don't have to do that. Like I said, you can leave that as is, and you're still going to get a really good run. Like I said right there, I mean, they're just, you know, I'm getting the outside really consistently. You know, the eye from close has been a big formation for a while. I think last year was a lot of people's favorite. A lot of people really liked the toss play out of it. But personally, I was never a huge fan of the toss play. I like the toss play out of the slot flex a little bit more. Like I said, I'll do it with the adjustment a few times. Like I said, I gotta get a zone coverage like I did right here. You know, that right there, I mean, I'll get like a little bit better blocking to spring me downfield, and I still didn't really run it that great. This running back really isn't that great. So let's go ahead and let's do this again. Hopefully we have a zone again. It looks like we do. So I can motion block him. It doesn't really matter. Like I said right there, I mean, the blockers are just getting in the way, like big time. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just, it's a lot better that way. If it's a man coverage too, I mean, if you motion this guy across, I didn't mean to motion him out, but if you motion him across and it's a man coverage, you can run it as is. I can tell it's a zone though, based off of that safety being down. So no, actually it was a man, but that's fine. I'll run it just like this anyway. I don't care that I brought that defender in. It's still gonna work. It's still gonna set up well. But typically, if you know your opponent's running a lot of man, you can motion this guy across, and then you'll have no cornerback on that side, which you can see here. Obviously, it is a zone once again. So we're gonna run one up. You know, it sucks that you can't flip the play until you motion that guy back. It'd be nice to be able to flip the play regardless, but they don't want to set that up, so it's whatever. I guess that'd be a little bit overpowered. So once again, can't beat nobody outside on my own. I wish I had Christian McCaffrey, my boy from all my other videos. Is what it is. So here we go. Like I said, got a blitzing guy coming in. This side now, because of that cover 3 safety, I'm going to run it this side. I haven't run it that way yet, but I'm going to run it that way now. And like I said, I'm not even going to try to make the guy miss because I know that I can with this running back. So that's it. We're going to move on from the stretch now. So next up, we got the halfback toss. Like I said, this is a really popular play last year. It's a really popular play last year. You can flip it the same way. You don't have to make any adjustments. I would say for sure that I definitely want to motion over Williams on this play. Because the way this sets up, a lot of times because of these pulling linemen, I find that you get a lot of gaps, as you can see right there. I mean, he just kind of blows the play up because of that. And to me, it's not as consistent. But to me, this play has the most capability of being explosive. I mean, you can definitely get bigger plays out of this. But, you know, to me, the other plays in the formation are just a little bit more consistent. I don't want to say I think EA patched this to an extent, but I think they definitely toned down the effectiveness of all toss plays. I don't think, you know, toss plays in general, I don't think are as good because these defenders just kind of shoot the gaps. And then last but not least, I'm gonna show a pass play. This play is a throwback, the double outs. We're gonna pick that. This play right here, it's a lot like there was a former play called the ATL double outs, which was a really popular play back in like Madden 17, where essentially this B route here just kind of beat all coverages. And it's like a super quick route, and I haven't found it in any other playbook than this playbook. This here, I mean, it's just like, I mean, basically this formation, or this play rather, was so dominant that they eventually altered the B route to what Brown's running, which is a really bad route. I'll throw it to that guy one time. You can see like he doesn't get open at all, and he's like super slow to get into the breaks. Where the B route's like a really glitchy route against like cover 3, and you know, that was cover 2. You can see the cornerback drop down. So it's still, it basically, it's making a bit of a comeback. So it's a good play to mix in. Like I said, it beats, you know, mostly cover 3, cover 4. You can see he gets outside there. It looked like it might have been a cover 4. Doesn't beat man. It doesn't beat cover 2. But, you know, like I said, you have, you know, some pretty good routes, other options without making any adjustments as far as like the tight end over the middle and whatnot. But, you know, ultimately, if you're going to call this play, it's because your opponent's probably running cover 3, like right here. Just going to get outside of that cover 3 all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's going to really beat cover 3 and cover 4 as well, but it's going to be a little bit tighter. So that's it. That's the vid. If you guys want to see more plays out of the Raiders playbook, do me a favor, hit the like button, and I'll do that next. Other than that, thanks for watching Madden Money Shot out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below. Need some fast, cheap, reliable MUT coins? Go to MMOXP.com and use discount code MONEYSHOT for 5% off your order. Link in the description below.